Hello everyone, it's Chris, aka Lady Taka, and it's time for the first Rummage sale haul of the year. I also have some book sale stuff from last weekend that I'm going to show you too. But there were two neighborhood sales today, one near me and one out near Nagani. And we did stop to pick up Rita's thing at for the craft show. She got a bear, so that made it home. Today would have been my mom's 81st birthday. But this will tell you how much rummage sales we miss. I'm already at 7,600 steps at 1:15 in the afternoon on a Saturday. So most of the books I got at the book fair last week were mysteries, and most were part of this Rabbi series by Harry Kemmelman. Some were in rougher shape than others. I also got two Mary Engelbright books to sell together as a lot because they were cute, and pretty much everything in the bag cost me $0.25, and Dad threw some technical stuff in here. I grabbed this one because it's Murder on Gramercy Park. I am not sure if I read this one yet. I know I've read another mystery about a serial killer at Gramercy Park, but I don't know if it was this Gaslight mystery series or not. To continue the thing, I did find one Ralph McGurney last week and one this week. I'm not sure if I had this one or not. I know I didn't have this one yet, but if I do, I don't think I had this beautiful dust jacket on it with the great picture of the call girl in jail. So no, stop trying to vend books. The only kids book I broke down about was this Zed and the Monsters book, because it's monsters. Book's in really good shape. Just the word Zed in there. I did get a copy of Fern Gully, The Last Rainforest, for myself. Continuing the books for today, I broke down and got one kid's book because it's Tacky the Penguin, and I found another Tacky plush, I think, so this will go with that. This one is not part of the same ones I found before and sold. This one's called Tacky in Trouble, so I will of course read it before I do it. This was in the free box, and I just couldn't help but grab it because it was just a great title. On Bullshit by Harry G. Frankfurt, and it's a very clean copy of what might be a little short story or poem. And then because it was only $0.25, I grabbed this field guide to birds of North America, since we seem to be getting a ton of different birds this year than normal, than just my blue jays, robins, and sparrows and chickadees. So I thought this would be useful for looking up those, but also if I buy any bird figurines, I can always look that up, although usually I do use Google Image then anyway. I also got a puzzle last week in the bag. It is a double-sided puzzle, so it has this artwork on one side and this artwork on the other, and it's called Dead Drunk Danes by Asger Jorn. And then the other side is Large Still Life with Red Table by Max Beckman. And someone is currently selling this for $40 on eBay. So I have done one other double-sided puzzle. I think I will try to do the puzzle that definitely has more of a shape to it. That looks like an easier side than this jumbled mess. Then I did break down and buy one puzzle for $2 at Goodwill this week, but I couldn't help it. The only thing wrong I can tell is the box has a little damage to it, but it's a freaking Sasquatch puzzle. Couldn't resist that. And then today, with all the kids' stuff, I managed to find a pair of earrings for $1. The back on one is more rusted than the other. The other looks pristine, but they are Horse by Laurel Birch ones. So it looks like it's 3. They're called Moroccan Mares on the back. And it looks like a brand new pair on the little plastic card or something. Listed at 50 right now. Then my first buy of the week was for a quarter was this cute red little bowl. It's called Royal Ruby by Anchor Glass, an inking hawking glass core. And it doesn't look flashed, which is what attracted me to it. And for a quarter, especially with the lovely tag still on there, I figured that was good. This was in the free box, and I just couldn't help but grab Jack. He's apparently part chia pet, but with a very small hole on top. So apparently I just couldn't resist that in the free box. And it seemed to go with my other Goodwill find this week. For $3, I grabbed this Oogie Boogie plush, and I do plan on selling him. He is a Build-A-Bear special edition plush. He's got the Build-A-Bear symbol. But this was called a win because someone hit him in a totally non-toy section trying to get him for half off. I'm like, just get him. And he does glow under UV light, but I don't have the UV light on me. And then the plush toy I got today for 50 cents is this unassuming dog, but he is actually a Cosin plush with the little panel still on him. And there is a Cosin pin on the bottom in case he lost this. But I figured for 50 cents that was different. Then I got this for free because neither of us had change at the end of the day, so she just let me have it. So this is Wasabi from Big Hero 6. I have Fred and I have Big Hero. I have Baymax. So slowly but surely I'm going to have all of them. And then for a quarter at one Rummage sale, I got a little wind-up Sebastian. And then I also got this in the package toy for a quarter. I'm opening it. It's a Wednesday toy. And she's experimenting on something, apparently. Oh, he moves in there. He's alive. So I couldn't. Then for $1, I paid for this grab bag. Mainly because we had a Littlefoot in there. And I just sold a Littlefoot. And I think it went to Japan. But it was in the bag. Original bag. But and then there's a random jack-o'-lantern with little green feet. A random wind-up turtle, complete with his tag still on. And then there were these two little cars. One, the sticker looks off, but it's a little pink, like, sporty car. And then a little red sporty car. And then the other thing that just intrigued me in here was this little guy that says Pengu on it. Because that doesn't look like Pengu the penguin to me. But maybe it's Pengu's friend in disguise or he's in costume. It's really weird because he's got like a polar bear hat on and giraffe looking skin and a carrot. So he was just really random. And I was like, well, let's get that bag. It's got Littlefoot in that. And then the rest of what I got were ornaments. I got this one for a quarter. And the only thing wrong is it's lost a little paint right there. I sold a similar one outside the box last year for I think 10 plus shipping. So it's a little carolers. And then I picked up a Taz cop and a Taz and a reef ornament for a quarter each. And then this just looks so nostalgic. I know it's marked 2025, but for I think what was 50 cents, it just feels like it's literally one of those winking Santa mugs, which I thought was hilarious. Yeah, that was 2 weekends of stuff. So I'll put my links for my Trashkateer Treasures down below. I do know the ornaments of this one will end up on eBay because it's modern. But the other ones will probably end up on my Etsy store because I already listed this on Etsy before, so it's easy to copy that listing. And I've sold Taz ornaments on there before. And normally I like to list them on the same platform again in case I can message the original buyer of other variations and they might want them. So, thanks for watching.